morning or good afternoon. I think everything's working fine, right? Mic is on. Today I am first going to try to visit different endeavors, so different neighborhoods, to try get a glimpse of all the endeavors. I'm in a public neighborhood at the moment that has the endeavor, the Drachthia endeavor. With each one, I want to look at what they have for sale. I don't expect any of these public neighborhoods to have even reached their first milestone yet, but who knows, could get lucky. They should at least have 4 original items per endeavor. So that's the plan. Gonna go looking around endeavors, try to find all of the options. So this one sells a dark talon pennant, an obsidian warder pennant. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's the Alliance and Horde Drachthia banners, obviously. A forbidden fork, a roasted ram leg. And then when they reach their first milestone, a green thumbs watering can, a draconic trader's cart. Their second milestone will be an artisan's measuring scales. I like that. That's very cool. War Crush teaching crystal. Ooh, I'm a big fan of glowy crystals. I need this. I very much need this. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need. Thankfully, one of my friends actually has the Drachthia endeavor, so hopefully his neighborhood will unlock to the second milestone, because I need this around my house, my blood elf house. Finally, the third milestone. I mean, not finally. The third milestone is the Draconic Auctioneer's Lectern. That's cool. I like that. And a replica Grasdormu's hammer. Wow. Who's Grasadormu? Who's Grasadormu? Replica Grasadormu's hammer. Shiny. And then the fourth and final milestone, a draconic metal shaper's anvil. That's kind of boring. I wonder if that will have any utility at all. And an ancient wearing device. Oh, like those devices that you use to fly around Dragonflight. That's pretty cool. I wonder if it glows. Okay, I have some tokens, so I'm going to buy these.
A pleasure doing business.
Good morning, Anklvini. How are you doing today?
Looking for wares. Exchange.
Now I'm going to go back to my own neighborhood and just show you what they have on offer in Mechagum. Actually, I should go to the Immortal Rest one because they've unlocked the second progress bar, I believe, milestone. My game has been bugging every time I load a screen or load an area, it's been like sort of freezing slightly. That's fairly common with any patch, so I'm sure it'll stop eventually. Okay, so this is the Mechanome Endeavour, obviously the Founders Point version. I do like it. I mean, look at those string lights. How do you not love string lights? And since I'm here, I'm going to clean up some oil. Still wrapping my head around the different endeavors and what I can buy. Well, good news. I'm working on a video that I want to bring out. I wasn't going to bring out a video this weekend, but I'm trying to quickly put one out on endeavors about which ones are available and what you'll be able to get from them. Am I working on the right endeavor here? Oh, no. Yeah, no, Immortal Rest has unlocked the first one. Okay, never mind. Yeah, you can see my one neighborhood is super into housing. They're already well into the second bar, and the other neighborhood, not so much. These oil spills, if you end up in a Mechanome neighborhood, completes that one task like very quickly. So if I see them, I always do them. It's like 5 per broom sweep for that neighborly task. Apparently there's a cap on how much housing XP you can get from your endeavor. So I expect to reach that cap because I need to get my housing up as much as possible. Oh great, my neighborhood is doing the track there, and I don't have a second house yet, so I'm just looking at that one now. What's an endeavor? Okay, so an endeavor is a neighborhood-wide event where everyone gets tasks that they need to do, like be a good neighbor, return lost mecha hens, Mechanome transportation. It's very much like the trading post where you get a list of tasks that you can do for points. Some of the tasks are repeatable, some of the tasks are once-off. Some of the tasks will be stuff you can do around the neighborhood, like this cleaning oil task that I'm doing here. And some of the tasks will be stuff you can do in an associated zone. So both of my neighborhoods are have chosen Mechanomes. Yeah, I can only show you really the Mechanome tasks. Because they've both chosen Mechanome, their portal and associated zone is Mechagon. And the great thing about this is if you haven't done the introduction to Mechagon and opened all the dailies and stuff, this guy here will give you a visa that unlocks it for your character, which is amazing because usually you have to unlock that zone on every single alt, but now you can just get a visa for every alt, which is fantastic. So yeah, you can do tasks in Mechagon or you can do tasks in your neighborhood. The different tasks, they reward tokens, which you use to buy decor, as well as housing experience, which you use to level your house. Unlike when you learn, because you know you can get housing experience from learning decor. When you learn decor, the housing experience goes to both your houses, but when you do an endeavor, the housing experience only goes to the house that's associated with the neighborhood whose endeavor you've done. So you can always have access to 2 endeavors, but you can only work on one at a time. So you can see this is my active endeavor at the moment, not this one. But endeavors have vendors who unlock decor as the vendor, as the house, as your neighborhood increases experience with the endeavor. As I said, this neighborhood, you can see they've gotten really far already. My other neighborhood, not so much. There are 4 milestones in total, and you've got a month to work on the milestones, so you don't have to stress if you haven't unlocked anything right away, because there's no reason to expect it to be unlocked right away. It's supposed to take a month. And considering my one neighborhood has already unlocked the first milestone, I think it's going to be quite easy. So every milestone unlocks 2 new decor items that you can buy from the vendor. Vendors sell 4 items as baseline and then 2 more with every milestone. So because this neighborhood has unlocked the first milestone, it actually might be more than 2. Yeah, it's probably more than 2. Because this neighborhood has unlocked the first milestone, I can buy all of this, which I think I've already bought. And then this stuff is still locked behind the next few milestones. So I'm just going to go over the Mechagon decor. A Mechagon gorge? Yeah, that's cool. A dual mechanical gorge. Obviously, the decor that you can buy is going to be related to the Endeavor. So, Mechanome Endeavor, mechanical stuff. Lively pistons. Triple tested steam valve. I honestly wouldn't know what to do with half these things. Like, I think you have to have a really good mind for how to build stuff if you're going to use obscure decor like this. A blue glow lantern. That's pretty. I like that. Sturdy drive belt. Oh, housing stuff. Yucky. Boy, are you in the wrong place if you don't like housing stuff. So the reward is decor and housing XP. That's kind of neat, but until there's a mount associated, I can't put time into it. I don't think they will add things like mounts, and they shouldn't, because you should not interact with housing unless you want to interact with housing. So housing stuff rewards housing, you know, which seems fair. The mad scientist blueprints. The sticky lever. Okay. That's certainly suggestible. A dual action turbo pro lever. I wonder which one of these unlocked with the second thing. Well-oiled machine cog. Okay, unlocked with the second milestone. Safety electrical cabling. I like that. I definitely want that. That can go nicely with my string lights. Mechagon control console. Yeah. Kind of cool if you're going for the mechanical stuff, as is the case with most of these items. Still second milestone. A jury-rigged electrical couple. An ineffective mechanical privacy screen. I like that they mention it's ineffective, because it is. Yeah, that's great. Third milestone. Wait, was that also? Yeah, that was third milestone. Another third milestone. Mechanical. Just a mechanical device, Z205 mechanical device. There's blue electrical stuff in it. The fourth milestone, you can get this galvanic storage and maintenance device. And that's blue quality. Fourth milestone seems to unlock blue quality decor. And a miniature charging station. Talking about charging stations, I don't think I have once seen the charging station working in Mechagon. Not once. And I've been looking a lot. Like, does that thing actually work? Anyway, so that is Mechagon. Well, that's the Mechanome Endeavor. Now, I've seen Dracthea, I've seen Mechanome. Blood Elf is not available. The other ones I know about is Grummels, Nithin, and Ethereal. So I'm going to try find any of those. So one way to do it is to use the house finder or visit some Orgrimmar houses for now. Just use the house finder, Pick a plot near to the center, visit it. This all seems very gnomish. I wonder if there's any goblin-esque mechanical stuff. Well, there isn't a goblin endeavor yet, as far as I know. I'm sure we'll get one, and then we'll get more goblin stuff. There is a lot of goblin decor to be got from Undermine. Like you can, and engineers can make the goblin string lights that are really cool. But you can also get like those goblin seats that light up, and a lot of the Undermine decor you can already get in Undermine. And then yeah, when they introduce goblins. Okay, so this neighborhood has ethereal, see? That's the, obviously this is the ethereal endeavor. I haven't seen an ethereal endeavor yet. Let's see what they've unlocked with their... And their portal is Netherstorm. Oh, Netherstorm. That's interesting. So, because this is not my neighborhood, if I go through that portal, I can't come back. I'd have to come back manually. But anyone whose neighborhood this is, if they go through that portal, they can also take a portal back. I wonder what the dailies are like in Netherstorm, because Netherstorm doesn't have world quests or anything. I really hope my guild, one of my guilds, chooses the ethereal at some point. Okay, so the ethereal decor is an oath scale, a Koreshi hollow crystal projector. I like that. Oh, you know what's a pain? Is you can buy the stuff, but you have to come back to buy it again if you want more copies. So I'm just buying one of everything now just for the XP, the house XP, but like, what if I want lots of crystals? Let me just... Okay. The Complete Guide to Koreshi Wrappings, Volume 11. Another book. A Koreshi incense burner. Oh, I really like that. Consortium energy barrel? Yeah, that's cool. It's so weird how we ended up with so much ethereal stuff straight off the bat. Like, I wouldn't have thought we'd get ethereal decor, some of the first decor. Yeah, this is second milestone. Empty Consortium energy barrel. Still second milestone. Consortium energy crate. Second milestone. Empty Consortium energy crate. You could, I like that these are like empty glass crates. You could put stuff in them. You know, you could combine it by clipping with something and have it be a glass crate of anything. I kind of wish it didn't have this collar thing in the middle. Okay, third milestone, a Consortium glow post. I wonder if we'll be able to put these outside. A Consortium energy banner. Yeah, this is what we wanted. I've wanted one of these since I first went to Netherstorm in Burning Crusade. A Consortium energy collector. That's also very cool. If you like purple lights, the Consortium is for you. This is the fourth milestone now. And a Tazavesh hooker. Also, very cool. Fourth milestone. Yeah, I want that. I do. This one and the incense burner, they're both great concepts. I do kind of find it a little weird that they kind of look metallic. Like the incense burner, it looks like it's made from metal. But it is cool. Oh yeah, Ethereal and Legion decor is my fave. Yeah, this is some good stuff. I did buy those, didn't I? Hey. Yes. Okay, so what am I still looking for? I've done Mechanome. I've done Dracthea, I've done Ethereal. I need Grummels and Niffin. And then I think that's all. I don't know if there's any other endeavors other than that. Okay, now I need to remember which... This is Brittle Pilgrim Spire, I think. Let's go to Hot Sun Gorge. Yeah, the Dracthea associated zone is Forbidden Reach. The Mechanome associated zone is obviously Mechagon. That's probably why they didn't do Goblin yet, because the Goblin associated zone will be Undermine, and they don't want to, like, so far it's mostly been stuff that's not current content. So it's like a chance to visit content that's been required. What is this? Is this the Grummels? Yes, this is the Grummels. Okay. So apparently they have coffee. The Grummels are Pandaren creatures. I associate them with my Transmog mount. And their zone is Kunlai Summit. So let's see what they have to offer. A ceramic caf... Okay, I can't say this word. A ceramic kaffa mug, I presume is how it's pronounced to be. I presume is how it's pronounced. It almost catches me. Yeah, it's a coffee mug. That's nice. A commander's kaffa mug. I wonder if I can just pronounce coffee. I'm just going to pronounce a coffee. A coffee mug. A Grummel sleeping bag. And a sealed sack of roasted coffee. Okay, I'm gonna buy all of these.
Good fortune to our friends.
Now, they also have
Good fortune.
an open sack of roasted coffee. Mmm. A coffee press. Okay, so yeah, if you're a coffee fan, this is the endeavor you want. A Pandaren wooden cart. A Grammy bedroll. This, okay, first, those were first milestone, second milestone, still second milestone. The Legiman Lounge sideboard. This is so cute. You could just make yourself your own little coffee shop with these items. Second milestone still, the Grammy tent. And there's the tent that you can host your coffee shop in. I feel like I would have to do this if this was my active endeavor. Build a little coffee shop out on my lawn. Coffee creamer. I hope someone else offers some of these items as well. I'd like cream in something other than what looks like stone. A Dalaran coffee grinder. Ah, this is beautiful. This is, both of these are third milestone, and this one. Dalaran coffee table, also gorgeous table. Wow, who would have thought the Grummels have such nice decor? Like, this is some really good stuff. Fourth milestone is a Dalaran espresso machine. Don't know if I've ever seen an espresso machine in Dalaran, but sure. Or for that matter, if I've ever seen a Grummel in Dalaran. And a Grammy coffee refinery. Yeah, that's cool.
May your feet find good trails.
So now the last one I'm looking for is Niffin. And I hate the Niffin. Absolutely despise them. least favorite race in the history of World of Warcraft. However, I am a collector, so I need to find the Niffin. Let's take a look at Rage Boar Spire. The Legerdman Lounge in Dalaran has an espresso machine before the bar counter, I think. Oh, okay. I must take a look. You can do that after... No, this is Mechagon. A Mechanome. I can do that after I've found the Niffin. Okay. Sharp Rock Oasis. This is Grummel's. Yeah. Undergrave Spire. So this is not exactly the most efficient way to find an endeavor, but, and like, you're not, chances are high that they're not going to have unlocked a lot. Hello, the Morrigan. But I mean, I've found almost all of the ones that I know about so far, so if you're just after like the initial items, it's definitely worth doing. This is Niffin! Okay, yeah, that's it. I've gotten all of the items. I mean, I've gotten all of the endeavors that I know about. I'm gonna do a little bit more surfing, like looking around, just in case I can find another endeavor. Because these are the ones I know about. Let me guess. Portal to Loam, yes. Like I would go to Zaralek Caverns for any reason, ever. Okay. Niffin. They sell a gooey Niffin jar. Why is it gooey? What are they keeping in it? Hearty Niffin grub. Well, that looks nice and healthy. A ceramic loam bowl. A kiln musket's bucket. Okay, now buy these. Okay. And now, first milestone, you can get Zaralek candles. Okay, fair play. Those are great. Those are very cool. Crystal candles. That's awesome. And strong sniffing incense. Yeah, I mean, if you want incense, then these are your guy. Your second milestone, you can get a loam wheel pot. It's cute. And loamy soil. Oh, that's amazing. That's going to be so useful. A dirt pile. Damn, I need a friend who's got Niffin unlocked all the way to rank 4, I guess. Third milestone, you get undecorated underground table. Pretty much like the one he's got, but his one is decorated. And a loam archway. That is nice. That's pretty. I like that. Also, a decorated underground table. There we go. Exactly like the one he's got there. Hey, I wonder if they all have their products surrounding them. I never noticed before, but it looks like they do. And then the fourth milestone, a Zaralex snail's cart for your Zaralex snail. And a loam bartering store. I can't see myself ever having use for that, but it is a nice piece of decor. I particularly like the fact that it's got these crystals hanging off it. And I think those are all of the possible endeavors. But as I said, I do want to shop around just a little bit more, just to see if there's anything else I can find. I wonder what the housing XP cap is that you can get, because I really need to level my house if I want to accomplish my vision. I'm telling you, I have by far seen the most mechanome plots of endeavors. I see them everywhere. It's like it's the most popular one. Where was? I should have read. Did I go to Heights House Gardens? I don't want to keep visiting the same neighborhood. No, but that is ethereal, which we've seen. Rageable Spire, was that where I visited last time? Has anyone seen any other endeavor? Does the night elf small houses seem bigger than the human small houses? I swapped mine out and they seem really different. I actually I haven't checked the night elf houses at all. I'm really happy with my alliance house, which is a human one. So I haven't actually played with the, this is Mechanum. I haven't played with the alliance one yet. So I don't know. I did see someone in my neighborhood had an alliance night elf house and it looked huge. But I wasn't sure if that was like the base house or if they'd done a whole bunch of stuff to it. So I don't know. The XP cap is 1,000 XP a month. Oh, thank you. But the XP is separate for each faction house. Yes, I have noticed it's separate for the different houses. So I started out doing a lot of farming XP for my alliance house and then switched to Horde because it's the Horde house that I'm really working on the most at the moment. I don't really need the Alliance XP. Yes, my Night Elf house seems way bigger than the human house. Okay, yeah, I mean, I can believe it. I was considering switching my house to Night Elf, even though I really do like my human house. But if it's going to be bigger, then I don't know if it'll work because I've got this really nice floating house that I don't really want to mess with. What am I looking at? I don't think I'm going to find anything other than these endeavors. I know for a fact that the Blood Elf one is not available yet, and it won't be because Blood Elf Endeavor has you visiting the new Silver Moon zones, so why would that be available? You need clearly you need midnight to begin for that. Nothing. Okay. Battle Sandridge. I wonder if there's any way to immediately see how well people have done in an endeavor, because that's something they should consider. Like, the more you do, the more like endeavor decorations take over the neighborhood or something. Oh man, I really hope they have celebration endeavor like Christmas, well, Winter Vale and Noble Garden and all of that. Oh, I hope they have that stuff. Okay, yeah, I think I am not going to find anything new.
Please state the nature of
Hey, look at these guys.
entering idle mode.
They've actually opened up their second group of items. Hello, fellow humans. Hello, fellow human. I think a full neighborhood sometimes has a chance of... Oh my word. I think this neighborhood is full. That seems like a bug. Yeah, I think a full neighborhood has a higher chance of more like they've actually done more in the neighborhood, which is probably why I'm getting this bug. I'm probably not the only person trying to visit neighborhoods. That can't be right. A common greeting among our species, indeed. I think you're getting a bug I had yesterday. I had to wait for the 5-minute lock on the house you're visiting to expire. But I did just, I was able to come to this neighborhood. Anyway, I should go back home to my own neighborhood and work on my house because that's what I wanted to do today. I'm building an indoor garden, so I need a lot of those clusters. But at heart I'm a Valpera. At heart I'm a goblin. I really need a mailbox that actually suits my house. This is the only functional mailbox I had though. You know what? The Blood Elf houses are bigger than the orc. Than the orc houses as well. Actually, I don't know how we're going to get medium and large houses. I mean, our plots are already pretty full as it is. So this is my indoor greenhouse. I probably am going to add some more windows up at the top here. But I did something like this in my previous house and I really liked it. My house is still very much under construction, as you can see. I like your stairs, thank you. I've worked out how to do those on stream. I'm not entirely happy with it, but the vibe, I like the vibe that I've got going, the floaty stairs. But I'm not sure I necessarily like the ones I've chosen. And I definitely need to decorate a bit more. Now, where is the garden vendor? Oh, it's the Silvermoon bathtub. I already know about that. There's an elven bathtub that they're definitely adding at some point, and I thought I saw it. Okay, does she have garden clusters? I want 5 of each of these. One. Gilded Oaks Garden Cluster. Ooh, I think this is going to be the one I end up using the most of. Eric boy, raiding with a party of 46. Thank you so much. Welcome everyone. It is absolutely lovely to see you. The work you do on the house itself should stay exactly as it is. The only progress you will lose is endeavor progress. But if it's inactive already, then I don't know if you're losing much. If I'm stuck in an active neighborhood and want to swap, but I'm afraid I'll lose all the work I did. Did I forget how swapping works? Yeah, you'd lose endeavor progress, but you wouldn't lose your house XP. So if you want to swap to a more active neighborhood, then I strongly suggest you do that. Did I buy these? Hello, welcome raiders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully I can help a bunch of you get your Murloc toy. And then the Stonevale Ridge Garden Cluster. And now I'm going to end up getting so many more of these. But yeah, the garden clusters are awesome. And now just going to go find the Razorwind Shore garden clusters. I have been toying with the idea of making my own neighborhood a charter neighborhood. Mostly because as a content creator, I kind of want to be able to do a bunch of testing with neighborhoods that would be easier if I own a neighborhood. But I really love both my guilds, so I would feel really bad leaving either of them. Plus, I don't really have anyone else to join the neighborhoods, but it's definitely something I'm considering. What am I looking for? Oh yes, the garden person. Who's the garden person again? Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is new. Yeah, for sure. I don't have that. I don't have that. I don't have that. There's a whole bunch of new garden stuff. Not just clusters. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Stop warning me. Yes, I want to spend all my money on garden stuff. Always do. I love your YouTube comment, Discording Kitty. Oh, thank you so much. That's amazing. Thank you. 2, 3, 4, 5. I do own these. Ah, cool, tumbleweed. 1, 2. I'm gonna fill up my housing chest so much. I cannot resist buying tons of everything. 4, 5. That's definitely new. That's new. That's new. That's new. That's new. Wow, there's a bunch of new garden stuff. Okay. Twitch somehow gave me 2 Murloc items. I lucked out. Oh, that's awesome. Well done. I know that in the database, there's like just a ton of different Murloc colors. Are both of your Murlocs the same color, or did you get lucky and get 2 different colors? I'm not sure where you're supposed to get all the colors from. I actually haven't looked at it. But that reminds me, I should have Twitch running on my own channel as well so that I can get the Murloc. May as well. buttons. Twitch. There we go. Okay, so the way this house is going to be arranged is on the right side here is going to be a kitchen. The left is a library. At the top, should be my living area, living quarters. And then the bottom's the entranceway. And then at the center, I've got this greenhouse. You can see I need house XP so that I can build the other rooms. But I will put that there, the kitchen. Oh, yeah, I need to add a closet there. Okay. And I have done this before. It's actually really pretty when you do it properly. I think that sorts itself out with reloading. So the first things first, grass. Yeah, now I'm gonna have like a kitchen garden and a little, this is supposed to be a pathway. Definitely need more lighting, I think. Oh my word, so many people in chat. Hey everyone, it's so good to hear you, to see you. Thank you. Yeah, they're both green. Okay, so the Twitch drop is the green Murloc. Oh wow, the garden clusters are big. I'm probably gonna need to go back and buy like a lot more of whatever I want to make the main cluster. Some of these are definitely not appropriate for the inside. In fact, it might be possible that none of them are appropriate for inside. Let's see. I like this. You know what, the floor should be brown. Yeah. I think I need to do more of the windows. Yeah, so I actually, as I said, I had a greenhouse and then I got rid of it thinking I'll replace it with one of those outside rooms. But in fact, the outside room isn't appropriate for a central greenhouse like what I want this to be. So now I'm rebuilding the greenhouse. Besides, I did want a bigger greenhouse. I was going with smaller rooms before, and it becomes very claustrophobic very quickly. I wish I could make these windows just a tiny little bit bigger. It's the same with the gold shower windows. I feel like they're the biggest that you can make them is just a little bit too small. I guess I could do 4 windows. Nah. Once I get one planned, then it's quicker to do the others. If I should have beams in the middle to sort of make it look more built. I don't know if that's necessary. Is the greenhouse for noble purposes or goblin schemes? Why not both? I mean, I am an alchemist, so... This is so weird. I had this working beautifully yesterday, and I'm just not getting it right. Maybe I did use full. Whoops. Come on. Yeah, I'll have to do. Okay. I'm gonna need more windows as well. See, this is where all my housing budget goes. I do stuff like this. The problem is if you do too many of the windows, it actually makes the room too bright and it looks weird. But the wooden floor does actually help with that. If it's a white floor, then it gets too bright. It's like blinding. Oops. It really does look like glass though, hey? I love it. Like a greenhouse roof. What if you flip the windows around? If you flip them around, then it looks like you're looking out, but it will, because they're transparent, you'll just see the wooden. Well, I'll show you. I flipped them around for the windows that look into the greenhouse. See? But not for the skylight windows, because then you're just looking up at wood. What are these just not scaled properly? Oh, they are. What is going on? Oops. My God. Yeah, this is beginning to look really great. I know the Goldshire windows are transparent, but I thought they were the only ones. Oh, you know what? I think they've changed this because I don't think these used to be transparent at the back. I might be wrong, I might be misremembering, but actually as far as I remember they weren't before. Because like that's why I was using the Goldshire windows. Goldshire are like, they are the most useful ones though because they've got such a standard shape. What about the Elven windows, if that's changed at all? I know that originally they were gonna fix the Goldshire windows were supposed to be a bug and they were gonna fix it, but then they saw what people were doing with it and they changed their mind about fixing it. So yeah. Let me put up an Elven window and see if that's been changed. No, that still definitely doesn't shine through the back. No, I don't remember. Okay, that one isn't see through the back, and I'm sure that's what this one used to be like. So yeah, I think they changed just this one. The iron-studded wooden window, I think. Problem with housing is it is just crazy time consuming. I mean, I have been non-stop devoted to it and my house is barely touched because I've just been so busy collecting stuff for it and building stuff and then tearing it down, then rebuilding, then tearing down. I do really need them to introduce a way to save your build so that if you do decide to tear something down, you can restore it. Oops. Also, these gimbals are all very well if you can see them. The fact that they added colors. But with the light, I can't see the colors because they're all such pale colors. There we go. Yeah, saving the existing place objects you change in the room would be awesome. Yeah, I think a lot of people are clamoring for that. Also the way to just save and share. Like, I would love to, for example, be able to change my house just for one event and have that. Like, I had a setup for Winter's Vale where I had this window looking outside and it was all snowy. And I'd love to be able to do that as something that I set up for Winter's Vale, or like something I set up, this is the winter house, this is the summer house sort of thing, and then being able to just save and load these like a whole house preset or a room preset. Let's see, I need 1, 3, 6, 7. I need 7 more of these, at least 7 more of these windows. Probably more if I decide to fill in these. I think I do want to add more windows, so let me... This will probably be these 2. Yeah. There we go. So let me do these. I know for a fact they want to do saving and loading for houses, so I imagine it's very tricky. In fact, with housing, I think they've made it very clear that the moment something's ready, they bring it out. They don't sit on it. Housing is by far, I think, the best handled feature that World of Warcraft has. The housing team seems so nice and so eager to please. So I think if they could save and load house presets, we'd be able to do that already. And the only reason we can't is because you just they just don't know how to make it work yet. But as soon as they can, I'm sure we'll be able to do it. Sorry, just have to reply to a couple messages. No. Okay. I should actually just increase the size on all of them first. Follow my own advice. I wish you could also, like, if you're outside, you can mount up, put on steady flights and like float. And I wish you could do that inside as well. Obviously you can't use flight inside, but I wish you could just sort of detach yourself and fly up and down, because sometimes, especially if you're like working with an empty stairwell or something, it can be really tricky to get the higher up the core. You should be able to go into creative mode where you just fly around. What's wrong with it? Actually, should probably go do some Mechanome dailies. I haven't collected all the decor that's in Mechagon yet. And since it's tied to both my endeavors, it's like, it's worth doing this month for me. I might take a break from decorating and do some dailies in a bit. The thing is, I'm waiting for that stupid charging station to be up, and I think I saw it up once and I missed my chance to charge all my empty batteries, and I haven't seen it up since. It's really dumb. Like, it should be permanently up. And then when you think it's up, it's not. It's like either I'm missing something with it. I mean, it has been a long time since it was current content, so I may be forgetting how it works. But I haven't been able to charge any empty batteries at the charging station. And I've got like a ton. I've just got so many empty batteries clogging up my bags, waiting for the stupid charging station to be available. And then when it is available, you still have to like contribute stuff to make it work. But yeah. I do think this roof is very convincingly greenhouse. It does feel very complete. I was surprised by how well it was implemented. Basically, anything I could think of to build, I've seen a way to do it. Yeah, I mean, look, I know for a fact that they've been working on this for a very, 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 very long time, probably longer than they're even admitting to. And I know that one of their goals was they didn't want to release something that was incomplete. They wanted it to be something really remarkable. And like they didn't want to just bring out something that they're just trying with a few features and see what people think. They wanted it to be, yeah, a complete system. And they succeeded, I believe. I mean, they've done, it's been phenomenal. And the rate at which we've been getting updates and how they listen to feedback, and not just that, but how they, what's the word? Like they predict, they have admitted openly to responding based on what players are doing and seeing what players are doing. But they also, before players even say something, they often already know this is something we need, this is something we want to do. Like they're really good at, oh, what is the word? Like predicting something. And acting on it before you even say anything. I think you have to wait for the event to be able, then you have to contribute spare parts to activate it, then you have to defend it from attacking trucks. So, have you seen it working? Anticipating, that's the word. Thank you, Cryptomancer. That is exactly the word I'm looking for. They're really good at anticipating what is going to be something people want. Marvin, I think you're right. I think that is how it works. But yeah, I haven't. And then if it's not active that day, it's not active for the whole day. But I'm sure I saw it active once, and then I haven't seen it active again since. And it's very frustrating. I saw it active the other day. Okay, well, that is good to know. So hopefully if I keep checking, and I do have the whole month to check, it will eventually be active, and I'll be able to charge my batteries. But it should be active every day. It's so dumb that it's not. I wish they'd just adjust that. Like, people only have a month there with their endeavor. You know, just make sure that it's always active. The one other thing I really wish we had a copy paste, like I wish we could copy paste decor, and we can sort of, where if I hold down Alt while hovering over a piece of decor with a mod, I can immediately paste another piece of decor, but it won't be the same size. I wish we could copy paste the same size. Oh, wow. This is looking so cool. And I know like the bottom looks kind of weird, but like it will look better once you start populating it with grass and stuff. It starts to look really good. Maybe I should add some clusters and see. These clusters are actually too big. That one's great though. I could potentially see myself filling out this area with those clusters. I mean, it's definitely very bright in here, but I think it works. It's like some indoor summer, you know? Should probably put on a few more clusters and then I'll patch things with grass. Have you tried the flagstone floor, or not the look you've gone looking for? So I have tried it before. I did decide on my last greenhouse that I preferred the rugged, this rugged floor because it looks a bit more like dirt, but I could still change my mind. I'll put down more flooring and then decide about the actual floor. Wait, have I? There's one more set of windows to do here and then I gotta go buy more. So yeah, I'm working a little bit from memory here. My last greenhouse looks so good, and then I tore it down, and I shouldn't have. But I would have had to anyway, because the room that I had it in just wasn't big enough. And something I've been learning about housing is the internal, it feels very claustrophobic very quickly once you start filling it up with furniture. So the big rooms look ridiculously huge in the beginning. But like, I'll show you my library. When I had a library like this built in a smaller room, you could barely move in it. It was too claustrophobic. But this does look too big. Like I do have to put down some rugs. I think I have some carpeting actually. I wish I could make my own categories for decor. Like I would wish I could just categorize the decor I own so that I could open up a folder of specific decor. Like that feels like something I should be able to do with a mod. Oops. Oh man. Looks a little bit better. I guess I should have something center here. Very nice library, by the way. Thank you. I'm not done with it. But it is the first thing in this new house that I've really been working on. Obviously, there is a secret bookcase, which I haven't put a room behind there yet, but I'm going to put up a room with all those like big fancy tomes you get from the order halls. I do feel like I need another. I need something in the center here, but I don't know what. And I've got this little reading nook over here, where I'm going to be able to look out into the garden. Private reading nook, I love that. Yeah, it's a tough balance. That's why the changing rooms out while retaining the objects would be so nice. Absolutely agreed. Yeah, if I could do that, I could have made the room bigger and then just extended the garden. Okay, I need more windows. So how many do I need? 7. Yeah, just 7. 7 of the raised windows. I've seen a blood elf door in the data. So they're definitely going to add them. Hopefully soon. I haven't found it on a vendor yet. I mean, it's possible I've just missed it. The issue I have with Final Fantasy XIV houses is how it can be hard to get a good camera angle to see the rest of the room with a lot of decor or being near walls. Like once decorated, then imagine having visitors. So I haven't actually ever seen Final Fantasy housing, but that is pretty much the problem I was running into with my own house. Is I had done a lot of like really beautiful decoration that was fine if you're just walking around looking at it, but I soon realized that like anytime I tried to get videos of it for my work, you know, for my channel, the videos didn't, like I couldn't get good angles. It's so claustrophobic so quickly, and that's why I've decided to go with bigger rooms now. What am I looking for? Oh yes, vendor. I don't really see the point of doing this daily decor treasure hunt. Like you just get a piece of decor that doesn't even give you housing experience. He is. What the game really need is a Sears catalog so I can mail order my decor. Yes, I think a lot of people agree with you there. I'm in two minds about it. But now that we have reason to visit other zones through endeavors, I'm beginning to think maybe they should let us mail order decor, because what I liked about the mail order decor thing, I mean, what I liked about not being able to mail order decor is it forces people out into the world. And it is so nice going out into the old world and seeing people and also having a reason to go out into the old world. I've really been enjoying that. And with dragon riding, like, it's not frustrating. It's really nice. But yeah, with endeavors, people will be encouraged to do that anyway. So maybe they should just allow you'd have to buy the decor through the vendor the first time, but from there you should be allowed to mail order. Maybe that would be nice. 2, 3, 4, 5. There's nothing worse than realizing you need one more item and the item is on the other side of the freaking world, and now you have to go fly there and get it and buy it, and sometimes you got to farm some resource to get it, and then you come all the way back and you've forgotten what you wanted to do with it now because it took so long to go get it, but then eventually you put it up and then you realize you need another one. Actually, you need it too. Like, that's very frustrating. That is not a fun experience. Having your creative mode broken because you need to go get stuff sucks. If you could, like, arrange stuff and save your arrangement and then go buy the things and fill it up that way after the fact, that would be okay. Like, say I didn't have these other windows, but I planned their placements anyway, and then when I was done, went and bought them, came back and just said, oh no, I have them now, and clicked on the planned placements. Like, I think that would go a long way in making it okay that you have to travel to get stuff, because then you could plan your whole room first and then make it a big shopping trip to go get the decor that you need. You could have like a shopping list. Because I think, yeah, the biggest problem is being interrupted while you're being creative. That is not fun. And I like that they have made it so you can preview how things would look, but you should be allowed. I mean, this would have to come with the being able to save and load presets, but you should be allowed to save what you're planning and then just fill it in by buying the decor. Okay, it does make it very bright. If I decide it's too bright, what I could do is take out the middle section of windows. But I think I'm just going to stick with the brightness for now. Oops. Oh, there's a reset option. That's pretty cool. I don't even know if that was there before. I mean, it's irritating if you hit it by accident like I just did, but it's a cool idea. I do. There we go. Whew, it is bright. I don't know if it's necessary to have it above these windows. Let me go look at that window. No, that's fine. Okay. It does make that room very bright, but that's fine. I see this door has fixed itself. I'm glad about that. Because I want it to be the pretty door on this side. Okay. So now it's a case of populating it. Let me try the different floor flagstone. I feel like the wood absorbs that brightness quite well. That's the thing. See, silver moon mosaic and you're basically in heaven, but not in a good way. Yeah, I think I am going to stick with the wood. And I think I'm going to need some more garden clusters. How's my housing XP doing? I think I need to put a rug underneath that water fixture, the Pandaren water fixture, because that looks kind of silly on top of the wood. Oh wait, the garden clusters I want is with the smugglers. There's so much good crafted decor that I need to make that I just haven't, because, you know, you gotta go get lumber, and I absolutely refuse point blank to buy lumber. Like, I mean, to buy decor. Like, I have garden arranged to have every single profession leveled on my account. So I'm gonna make my own decor. I'm determined. But yeah, it does mean a lot of flying around gathering lumber. And lumber, obviously with a new influx of people being involved in housing, lumber is a little bit harder to come by than it was. I don't own this. Oh no, I do. Yeah, never mind. Okay, where is my... You can see these ones, like there's going to be whole new vendors selling decor down here. Oh, the decor is so overwhelming already. I feel like I've got an unusual amount for someone because I've been farming it, for my channel and stuff. And I still feel like I'm never going to catch up. And they keep adding more. I'm not complaining though. I'm very happy. I want lots and lots of decor, but it is very overwhelming. Yeah, this grass cluster is great. I need a couple more of those. Let me just waste all my gold on decor. It is very difficult to justify buying decor right now. It's so pricey in the auction house. I spent a small fortune on immediate gratification and regretted it. I should have just invested in the crafting. Well, exactly. I mean, I have made so much money selling decor because my policy is I make 2 of everything. I keep 1 and sell 1 of everything I make. And it's like all of the money I invested in getting my crafting professions up, and it was a lot of gold. I made it back on every character because you make so much money from decor. So it's like, can I make money from this or can I lose money from this? And I gotta go with, okay, I need to make the money. But it does mean I end up taking my time to make a lot of decor. Now, where are the pathways? They should be in... Let's put this under a rug. They should have the pathways in gold, in garden, in my opinion. No, that rug doesn't work actually. That's a shame. Maybe if it was darker. Not sure about the rug. That's why I buy everything before pre-pitch. Do you think prices are gonna go up or down when Midnight launches? Because there will be more people buying, but there will be more people farming and selling as well. Okay, where are the pathway stuff? I don't want a straight path. I don't like a straight path. But I don't know if the curved path is working. I think I need more of these cobblestones. Yeah, I mean I can create more of a path using... Yeah, I need to get more short cobblestones for this. This can actually be part of the path. I thought that might be the case. I mean, do you want to lift it? Okay. More cobblestones. I actually don't think I need to get another big thing of cobblestones. I can just use... these smaller ones. There we go. I wonder if I should do like surrounded by little stones, you know? Yeah. Yeah, this is messy. But if there's going to be some grass growing in the path, then I need to make sure it's not just there. Okay. I'm gonna have to end the stream, but I think I did some great progress here. Thank you for streaming. Thank you for watching. It was a great stream today. I had so many people. I do want to stream my actual working on the house more. Because, you know, it's cozy. Cozy streaming. I get too distracted when I'm doing other things in the game, I think. I definitely have to neaten up this side because I want to make a kitchen garden where it looks like I'm cultivating herbs. And I want to do like roses and stuff as well. But yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. Definitely summer garden vibes. Yeah, and I think I'm really winning with this center area. It's beginning to look very pretty. Should put like a stone here or something where I can sit and contemplate. Anyway, thank you for watching, everyone. I think I'm going to end the stream. Goodbye, and I am going to be bringing out a video about endeavors. It'll be a very short video, probably not even 5 minutes. Bring that out this weekend. But hopefully I'll see you again soon. Hope everyone got their Murlocs. Bye, everyone. Oh, answering the one question, do the large coverage plants you've been placing save on the deco limit, or are they pricey? You know what? I haven't been checking, but I think they do. I think that was why everyone's so excited about them. So let me just check that quick. So grasses, these are like these bushes and grass, it's like one each. A cluster is 5. So, but clusters are really big. So yes, I would say it does save on deco limit. Because if you put out a lot of grass, the amount that you cover with a cluster is more space than the amount you could cover with just grass. So hopefully that answers your question. Oh, and yeah, that's also one. I feel like they reduced the amount of decor limit that the grass is taking up as well. But anyway, that is all for now. Bye everyone. See you again soon.